This is just getting more bizarre as each day passes, folks. This whole UK Online Safety Act thing, it's just absolutely ridiculous and it's bizarre because now we're having Spotify threatening to delete people's accounts if they don't do age verification. What the hell is this world coming to? Spotify threatens to delete accounts that fail age verification. Music streaming apps seek to block underage teenagers and children from explicit content. Spotify has threatened to delete people's accounts if they fail to use age verification checks. The music streaming app, which has nearly 700 million users, said it would remove accounts that fail age estimation checks. Absolutely dumb. Within 90 days, as it seeks to block younger teenagers and children from accessing explicit music and videos. You cannot use Spotify if you don't meet the minimum age requirement for the market you're in. This is the new page on Spotify's website. If you cannot confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, your account will be deactivated and eventually deleted. It's just mind-blowingly numb how backhanded and how stuck in the past all these people are, the ones who are doing this act. It's absolutely ridiculous. On Wednesday, social media users began reporting a new pop-up appearing within the music streaming service asking listeners to verify their age using Yoti, a smartphone app that uses face scanning technology to estimate a person's age. Those judged to appear underage will be asked to complete a further ID check. The accounts of users that failed to pass an ID check within 90 days will be deleted. Spotify said users who are asked to verify their age could decline to undertake the check, but they would be blocked from accessing adult videos. It's like, what? Some users will now have to confirm their age by going through an age assurance process. For example, when a user attempts to watch a music video that has been labelled 18+ by the rights holder for that video, Spotify may serve a prompt for that user to confirm the user's age. Spotify has said its platform is designed for users as young as 13, but it includes songs and music videos intended for mature listeners. The Times reported last month that the app had also hosted podcasts of this nature, despite a ban on explicit content. To be honest with you, that's Spotify's fault. That is their fault. Spotify is just the latest digital giant to introduce age checks in an attempt to block children from accessing adult content. It comes in the wake of new rules brought in into the Online Safety Act, Britain's flagship tech law. As of late Friday, technology businesses must confirm the age of users attempting to access this, as well as other media intended for adults, such as Graphic This. Tech giants are also required to enforce age limits set out in their terms of service. The rules have prompted new age verification checks for websites such as The Hub. They have also resulted in social media sites including Reddit and X, formerly Twitter, adding age verification prompts for some posts and videos. Since that sites that fail to properly enforce their terms of service and block children, they risk fines of up to 10% of their turnover. That's what we were talking about in one of the last videos, folks, where if a company like Spotify, iTunes and such, their turnover is in the billions. 10% of their turnover. It's insane. The arrival of online safety age checks last week has prompted a backlash against Britain's digital rules. A petition calling for a repeal of the Online Safety Act, which was passed under the last Conservative government, reached 420,000 signatures. It was actually just over 468,000. In response, the government said it had no plans to repeal the Online Safety Act and is working closely with Ofcom to implement the Act as quickly and effectively as possible to enable UK users to benefit from its protections. No, because it is absolutely bizarre. It's just the way that they think they can just put all of these online, and the way they've done it, which I'm looking somewhere here now, which is absolutely true. Here in the UK, you will soon be able to vote at 16, but can't listen to music if it has big, meany words. Exactly. Anyone defending these age checks are just government bootlickers and trust companies and governments too much. Just use a VPN. Yep. that T-app getting hacked and the subsequent leak of all the age verification photos and account details of those females on the site is proof it can happen to any site. But the thing is, at the T site, they had absolutely no security. This isn't about protecting the kids, since they're all tech literate to know about using VPNs. The only people it's impacting are boomers who struggle with basic technology. Which is very, very true. And it wouldn't surprise me if the way the UK government has done this, and they've already said, we're not going to go any further. We're not going to let people do this. We're not going to let people go on Twitter, X. We're not going to let them go on Facebook because there could be bad things on there. That is down to the parent. Again, I will keep saying this. Items like phones, tablets, all of this, they have the parental guide locks there. The parents are not doing it. And I will say the parents need to see what they're doing. This is it. Violent video games. Parents are the ones who are buying them for their kids. It is going back to the whole, maybe you should look after your child instead of allowing them to go on these type of sites. But I will say this, as that person said in the comments there, kids are getting more and more intelligent, smarter, and they're a lot more literate with technology, with computers and websites and the internet specifically, more than the people who are putting out all of these laws. And he's right, it is the boomer generation. It really is. I was the last generation to grow up with and without social media and the internet. People my age, we know what we're doing. We know what to look for. We know how to bypass nearly everything on the internet. The kids this day and age, it's like that. It's instantaneous for them. They know how to go past things. To me, this is just, again, the government. They just want to make more money out of people. They want to tell you what you should be seeing and watching. And they basically want to tell you lies about everything. Let us know what you think about this down below, folks. Because seeing that Spotify, a music app, oh, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to listen to any Dr. Dre. You're not allowed to listen to NWA. Why not? Because it has naughty words in. That's how bad this is. Let us know down below, folks. Are you going to stick with Spotify? Or are you going to keep doing music the old-fashioned way? You know, LimeWire, those sort of things, you know? Let us know down below, folks, and I'll see you soon.